Just do what you have to do.
I always do, Sam. I always do.
The thing you have to understand is this. The Sam Fisher you knew is dead. America killed him, asked him to make one sacrifice too many, cross one line too far. A drunk driver killed him, some anonymous asshole who ran down his daughter and vanished. She was the one thing in his life that humanized him. And his agency killed him. It set him up, turned him loose, and told him to pull the trigger on his best friend in a dirty New York City basement. Irving Lambert died by Sam's hand that day. And so did Sam. So he left. Left Third Echelon, left the life he knew, left America and Mom and apple pie, left it all behind. He hopped off the grid and went walkabout, looking for a reason to go on living. Eventually, he found it. He caught a whisper in the wind that maybe his daughter's death hadn't been an accident. He heard a name, and he found somewhere to go looking. A city called Valletta. It's in Malta.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Phone call for you. Please accept these compliments of your call.
Sam,
Who is this? How'd you find me?
give me a little credit, Sam. Don't tell me you don't recognize my voice even after all this time.
Grim, what do you want?
To save your life. We can go from there. A team of armed men just entered the marketplace looking for you. They're closing in on your position. Unless you do exactly what I say, this will be a very short conversation.
I'm not doing a damn thing until you tell me how you found me.
We're Third Echelon. We've got an eye on everyone. Look up. You'll see it. Come on, Sam. It's starting to...
I see it.
Then I can take it back up to safe altitude, and you can get moving.
You still haven't told me how you found me.
Move. You've got multiple hostiles inbound on your position, and from where you're at, you're a sitting duck. Now get to that group of stalls in the market. There's a lot of cover for you there.
It's like the old days, huh, Grim?
Just like the old days, Sam. Are you carrying?
Yeah, but I'd rather not risk a firefight when there are civilians around.
That's very noble of you. But right now, what matters to me is getting you out of there in one piece. So get to that group of booths right now, or I can't help you, Sam.
What do you mean? Get the fuck out of here!
Good. Now let's get you a little closer to those targets and vitals. Go cover to cover until you reach them.
I'm there.
Hang on. I'm tapping. Electricity's power grid. Gotta let me overload the transformers near you and blow out those lights.
You think of that? Yes.
Hey there, kiddo. What's wrong?
I don't like the dark. It's scary. Turn on the light for me, please.
Come on, sweetie. There's nothing to be afraid of in the dark. Sometimes darkness is a good thing. Like when you want to go to sleep.
I could go to sleep with the light on.
When it's light, you can't see into a place that's dark. But when it's dark, you can see what's around you much better.
Really?
Really. So if there's monsters or bad people around, you can see them. And if you're in the dark, they can't see you.
I can't see you either. Can you please turn the light back on?
Okay. Then how about this? There's one really cool thing I didn't show you yet.
There is? Show me.
Okay, here it is. When you're in the dark and your eyes get used to it, you can see all sorts of things around you really well. And then you can do stuff with them.
Like what?
Now take a look at your mobile. You can see it really well, right? If there were monsters standing underneath it, because I can see it, maybe I could make it fall on them and they'd go
And
away.
it would fall on their heads and they wouldn't be bad anymore?
That's my girl.
Daddy, what was that?
Daddy needs you to stay in bed now, okay? He's gonna shut the door and he'll be back real soon, all right?
Okay, Daddy, I love you.
Stay in bed.
There you go, Sam. Nice and dark, just the way you like it.
Is that all you got? I'm waiting for you, man. Whoa! Chicken shit! Come out and show yourself, fuckface!
What do you got, man? You got anything good? This place is shit. Yeah, you picked it, asshole. You said we'd get a couple of thou easy.
I heard there was metals and shit we could fence in here. The lady that lives here is hot. Maybe we could wait for her to come home.
Take it out and trade.
Now you're talking.
Dad, what did you do to them, Dad?
Sarah, baby, don't look.
Sam?
What are you doing, Daddy?
What are you doing? Sam, talk to me. Sam? Sam, are you there? Come on, don't check out on me.
You're in.
There you are. They brought in some reinforcements, and the man calling the shots is with them. Get a hold of him. I'll ID him, and you can figure out what questions to ask.
Who's paying the bill on this one? Kobin. Oh man, now we gotta keep working.
I've got an ID on the leader, Sam. His name is Dimitri Gramkos, a local street-level boss. He hires himself and his gang out on a regular basis.
Who's he working for now?
Why don't you ask him?
I think I will.
You see anything? No, man. Shit. This Fisher guy's smart. Probably ran out the back entrance to the market and left us here with our guns on our asses. Not happening. Back's all blocked up. He's gotta come through. Hopefully before we die of old age. Where the hell is he hiding anyway?
Cover me, Smith! $1,000 for the guy who killed Fisher. Fisher doesn't walk out of here. Screw this. I'm out of here.
Looking for me, asshole? No more playing around. Who sent you?
Fuck you! Okay, enough. You wanna know who sent me? It's Kobin. Andre Kobin. Runs drugs, guns, anything people want, he gets it for them.
Not good enough. Why does Kobin want me dead?
Don't! Please, stop! He drove the car that hit your daughter. Used to brag about it, you know? Heard you were coming, so he hired me to kill you before you killed him.
You should refund his money. Where do I find him?
I can't tell you. In the city, the old museum on King George Street. It's his place now. Guards out front and on the sides. Don't tell him I told you.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell him a damn thing.
Don't tell him I told you. But I knew all along that's where Sam would be going. Anything dirty in Malta ran through that mansion. Kobin's whole operation was based there, and he turned the place into a fortress. Which, to be fair, it pretty much was to start with. And that was before he filled the place with jumpy guys toting automatic weapons. But Sam knew Kobin was in there. And that he might know something about what happened to his daughter. So, Sam was going in, no matter what.
Yeah. If I don't get a few in me, I don't dance. Take it easy, buddy.
So what's on the schedule for today? Try being more careful.
Next time, look up.
Oh, man. Fucking shit, he's dead.
It's not too shabby.
They missed the hit on Fisher at the market. I guess it's up to us now, man. Man, did you see that list of meds Kobin won?
He eats them like candy, man. Probably. Fuck!
So what are we supposed to do with this?
Someone took out the chandelier! Hit the lights! Blood down here! Give us some lights!
Whoever you are! Fuck that museum! Fuck everything! Whoa, man!
God, how the fuck does he do that?
What? Kobin would love to see you, pussy. Show your face. Sure it's you, Fisher. Know you're close. Fuck, man. Come on. The sooner we get this loaded up, the sooner we get it to the Americans at the airport. The sooner we do that, the sooner we get paid. How we doing?
But ahead of schedule.
Yeah, no kidding. Any idea what's in the big box?
Don't know. It's expensive, it's Russian, that's all I need to know.
So this means we're using the usual pilot for this run? He does all the tough shipments.
Yeah, Kobin trusts him. The ride is. All I'm saying is I wouldn't want to be that guy right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
You got that loaded?
Check.
Rates?
Yeah, check.
Whoa! What the shit? I need some help here! God, these Fisher!
It's like they're not even trying. You're gonna need more than a bandage.
Fisher. But you're not getting any further. Looking for me? Well, you found me. That's as far as it goes. You're not gonna lay a goddamn finger on me, you hear me? You know why not? It's because you're gonna be dead. You hear me? Dead, motherfucker! So if you want to run, I'll give you a head start.
I'll kill you, Fisher.
You keep coming. I'll be waiting. And I'll take care of you the same way I take care of everyone else who fucks with me. And one more thing. Daughter, your precious little daughter, she was a fucking whore!
Look around, choose your wall. I'll hang you on it. I don't see him. Better check the grounds anyway, just in case. Kobin wants to see you dead, Fisher.
I can't see him anywhere. Shit.
Come on out! Fucking gone! What are you doing, Fisher? Admiring the paintings? Fuck you!
Damn it, where is he?
Whoa, man. Shit! I'm not afraid of you, Fisher! Come on and fight!
Jesus.
This ain't good.
We gotta find this guy before he brings us to
Whoa, man! Shit! Cut it out, asshole! I'm waiting for you.
I got nothing. What about you?
That ain't good.
It's not a lot of time. You see him, Fisher? I'll find you. Show yourself, Fisher. I'm a nice guy. I'll show you Musō-ka and his woman, you know.
Think this place is haunted?
Why are you gonna worry about that now, man?
Because I'm hearing things, that's why. And I want to know if you think this place is haunted.
No, I don't think it's haunted. You happy?
Are you sure? Because it's like 500 years old. And when the lights go out, it's creepy as shit. And there's these noises.
It's an old building. Old buildings make noise.
But lots of people died here, man. People die in a place, they turn into ghosts, right?
Only person gonna die here is you if you don't shut up about this ghost bullshit. Fuck!
I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does.
Boss, what if he comes through the window?
Then you shoot him! What kind of fucking stupid question is that? You get this straight. Nobody is going anywhere until Fisher is dead. Until he shows up, all you gotta do is shut up and get ready to shoot. Are we clear?
Yeah, boss.
I said shut up!
Easy there, boss.
Don't tell me to take it easy. I'm ready. Are you idiots ready? I'm ready. I'm ready right now. I'm not hearing anything. Are you hearing anything? Shit! You, Anton, go check it out. See what's going on behind that door.
Boss, I don't see anything.
I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does.
Boss, what if he comes through the window?
Then you shoot him! What kind of fucking stupid question is that? You get this straight. Nobody is going anywhere until Fisher is dead. Until he shows up, all you gotta do is shut up and get ready to shoot. Are we clear? Yeah, boss. I just shut up. Yeah, boss. I'm ready. Are you idiots ready? I'm ready. I'm ready right now. I'm not hearing anything. Are you hearing anything? Shit. You, Anton, go check it out. See what's going on behind that door.
Boss, I don't see anything.
Die! You're not bulletproof, are you?
It's a fucking grenade! The asshole's on the second floor! Fuck. Die!
I'm gonna blow your brains out! Hold still and die! I'm gonna kill you! Ah, ha, ha, ha!
Andrew Kobin, were you saying something about my daughter?
Oh, God, no. Yeah, I was just messing with you, man. I didn't mean it. I swear I didn't mean it.
Then make it up to me. Tell me why you killed her.
I can't tell you. All you can do is kill me. It was just a job. They just gave me a picture and told me to provide a body. That's all it was, a dump job.
They isn't good enough. Who were you working for?
I can't tell you. I'm still working for them. They'll gut me if I tell you.
They're not the ones you should be worried about right now.
You don't get it, Fisher! They're bigger than you. They're bigger than me! Don't you see? They told me you were coming! Drop it, Fisher! Drop it down! You won't be hurt!
Sam, you need to go with them.
The hell I do.
Please. You have to trust me on this one.
If you're talking to the Ice Queen, Fisher, I'd advise you to listen. She knows all sorts of things you'd be interested in. What took you so fucking long?
Hands in the
That's
air!
it, Fisher! Nice and easy!
Man, this is Ghost Hawk 1. We've secured Panther and are ready to return to base.
All right, Grim. You get this one. But if it's a setup...
Serve you right, cocksucker!
I'll be happy when we drop off Sleeping Beauty here.
So will Reed. I saw his people out by his chopper ready to go. He's probably impatient.
Look, Colonel Prentice, I got us here as fast as I could.
Yes, you did, Oscar. Tom Reed's just not a patient man.
Colonel, I don't mean to be pushy on this one, but I do need to talk to you about my pay.
I was told Kobin was handling that.
Well, yes, sir, but since there were these changes, you see, extra passengers with extra gear and a longer flight plan.
Tell you what, Oscar. Take it up with Colonel Reed. He'll take care of you.
It was clear someone wanted to talk to Sam. That's why they went to all the trouble of setting him up at Kobin's. That's why they tranked him and flew him back home. They needed him docile when they offloaded him at their private airstrip up in the Blue Ridge, because if they hadn't, he would have taken that place upon with his bare hands.
He's awake.
Fuel isn't free, man.
Colonel Prentice, Major Robertson. We don't have time to chat. Our timetable says your men need to move.
Everything's operational, Director Reed. We start deployment at 900 hours this morning.
Good, keep things going on your end. I'm heading back to 3rd Echelon to prep things there.
Oh, our people will be just fine.
Never had any doubts. Now, gentlemen, if you'll excuse us, I need a minute with Miss Grimm's daughter here. There's a loose end that needs tying off.
Of course. Major?
Right. Fisher's all yours, Anna. You packaged him for us in Malta, you get to unwrap him here. Find out what he knows about the EMPs, how he knows it, and why he's been hunting our friend Mr. Kobin.
Might take a while, Tom. He's been trained to resist interrogation.
I'm authorizing you to use whatever persuaders you need, chemical or otherwise. Get the answers, and dispose of them. Just don't be as messy this time.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Anything else?
Just get to it. And call me when you have something. I'll be at HQ.
Listen to me. I'm working for President Caldwell as a mole inside 3rd Echelon. Reed's the new director, and he's working hand in hand with our hosts here, a PMC called Black Arrow. They're running a pipeline for stolen Russian EMP tech through Malta, and Reed's stonewalling any kind of investigation into it.
Reed's stonewalling the president.
He's got serious political coverage from somewhere, and the president isn't getting anywhere through channels. We know they're in the final stages of prep for something very ugly, but what we don't know is what it is or where it's going down.
Really? Then again, you seem more interested in field work these days.
Stop it. I need you to do this. The second I make a move, my cover is blown. But you're on the outside now. You are free to act.
I don't do this sort of thing anymore.
Tell that to the men you killed in Malta. Now, if you don't make it look like you escaped and attacked me, I'm dead. So make it look good, Sam. Hit me. Do what you have to do.
Grim, let me remind you, I'm out of the game.
You're not out. All it took was one hint about her. Only one hint about Sarah, and you dove right back in.
What do you know about her?
know she's alive. How's that for starters?
You're lying. She's dead. Lambert told me she was dead, and I take his word over yours.
She's alive, Sam, and I know where she is. I've known all along.
You're lying. Why should I believe you?
Because my people have her. If you help me, you get to see her again. If you don't, it's out of my hands.
Do not lie to me about this, or I'll kill you. You understand me? I will kill you!
Sam, I've been lying to you about this for years. Okay. Okay, that'll do. Good work.
Shut up.
Here. My car's just outside their security gate. It's a red T-208. I disabled the GPS locator chip, so third echelon's birds can't find it. And take this snake cam. It's linked with this phone. The signal's encrypted.
In case you get lonely.
So I can set up a call with Sarah to prove to you that she's alive and unharmed. Now we need to get you out of here without them coming after you. C4 should help with that. There's some right outside. Get it and call me back.
I don't get the gun?
Just point it at the right people.
Oh, I will.
Over there! Open the... Oh.
Grim, I've got the package.
Good. Now here's the plan. They may not be able to track my car by GPS, but they've got a chopper on site. That means they don't need to.
They'll just blow me off the road.
Far enough out into the sticks that no one will notice. You need to disable that chopper, or you're not going anywhere.
Roger that. That would be better to hold off on the detonation. Next.
Let it settle into another pass. There's no second chances with this stuff.
Think it's really gonna work?
Don't know. But I don't want to be the guy flying this thing who finds out the hard way that it did it. It's not gonna dry quick enough.
Get better. We're field testing this stuff sooner than I'd like.
Better keep laying it on, man. Oh, holy shit.
Anybody checked the Splinter lately? On our airfield. Let's put an end to it before Robertson learns it.
Damn it! I don't know who did this, but when I catch him, he's dead.
Sit tight and keep your eyes open.
Don't make me search this whole damn airfield to find you! Come on! Oh, shit! What the hell happened here?
Damn it! I lost him. Where is he?
I did not need to see that. Damn it! We gotta get whoever did this now!
That was efficient.
Wherever you are, it's not a public airfield in case you haven't noticed. Show yourself! No sign of what caused the disturbance. Everybody look alive in case it happens again. Oh man, come on, chicken shit! Show yourself! Oh man, oh shit! Don't you worry, bro. I'm gonna find whoever did this. Come on out while I'm still in a good mood. You hear me? Holy shit! He's over there! You got nothing to dissect.
Grim, I've taken care of the chopper. Now I need to take down the field's electrical grid.
Good call. Black Arrow jury rigged the hell out of the original system when they converted the airfield from civilian use.
So it's vulnerable. The power relays are probably the weakest point. Where do I find them?
One of the barracks had one put in, exposed inside the building.
And that's my best bet.
Attention all personnel. The mess hall is now closed until further notice. All personnel are reminded that non-essential use of staff vehicles is forbidden. Anyone found using field-rated vehicles for private purposes will be subject to formal discipline.
Bring it, asshole! Give me your best shot! Hide it from the buckets, Fisher! You think that's funny, asshole? Somewhere! Get some! Ready or not, asshole, here I come! Ah! You're a dead man, Fisher! Drop your weapon and shoot! There he is! There? You better be! Again, asshole! We're not gonna wind up like those other guys! We're not going in there! How stupid do you think we are? In there? Hell no! How about you come over here?
I think that's everything.
We've lost power. Get the backup generator running. Move it!
Nice job. Now, my car is parked just outside the gate off the main lot, but as things stand, you won't get far.
What haven't you told me?
There's a satellite dish on site with an uplink to a private spy bird. Use some C4 to take it out.
I thought your car was clean.
It is, but if they get a visual lock on you from the sat, it won't matter.
Why don't you go see if there's anything else you forgot to mention?
Know you're here somewhere. Let's see how tough you are. Come out!
Can't see him. This guy's a fucking ghost.
Look, man. I know you're here. Make it easy on yourself. Come on out!
Where'd he go?
Things have quieted down. Stay alert. Report in if you run across anything else.
Keep it close. I can feel it.
How you like it? He's pinned down. Let's go get him! Move on out, fuckers!
Let's get this guy. What's the lady say to you, Fisher? Keep your head on a swivel. The lady wasn't nice to you, Fisher? Let's see what we can do. Oh, damn! Let it pass out over there! I'm coming for you, tough guy! Let's get in there and get him! Go! Yeah, you better hide! Die, motherfucker! Don't you run from me, you son of a bitch! You gotta be close, punk! I can hear you crying! You won't be the first one buried under the shelter, shithead! Yeah, you better be scared of me, asshole! You should have stayed with the lady, Fisher!
Grim, the dish is taken care of.
Then let's get you out of here. My car is...
Attention all personnel. There's an escaped prisoner inside the compound. He is considered armed and dangerous.
Well
Report
done.
to your security positions immediately. You were cleared to use deadly force. The prisoner is still at large. Repeat, the prisoner is still at large.
I've lost it. Get me some backup now. Hey, that Fisher, he's over there! I've got something for you! Yeah! You see that? It's come from over there! Escape that, Fisher!
Warning, the prisoner has had extensive combat training. He is armed and extremely dangerous.
Stop hiding, bitch! Where the hell is he? He's like forever! I'll keep his head down! Go get him! Watch your aim! Go! He's gotta be somewhere over there! You better not run from me, bitch!
Go take this guy out.
Keep his head down! I'm going in!
That's him right over the place, asshole!
Little girl! Show your ass to the pocket!
Sam, bad news. Sarah's fine, but I have to push back the call I promised you.
Stop playing games and don't call me again unless you've got my daughter on the line.
Come on, come get me. We're right here. Don't make me come looking for you. Hiding from me is just gonna get you killed. Over there, I'm out. Oh, leave the airfield alive, Fisher! Asshole, here I come.
Sam, bad news. Sarah's fine, but I have to push back the call I promised you.
Stop playing games and don't call me again unless you've got my daughter on the line.
You can't hide forever!
spotted from here.
Oh, God! Let's find who's in this man. We're gonna make him pay. Promise.
Come on, jump it! Show yourself! Too much!
Security, Victor Cost speaking.
Vic, it's Sam. I'm in town and could use a little help.
If you're asking for help, we better do this face to face. And what the hell's going on back there?
I thought you'd recognize the sound. Remind you of anything?
Yeah. Iraq.
Yo, Sam, how's your little girl?
She's doing fine. I got a picture from her in the mail. I think her mom helped her draw.
Nice. My kids don't draw me pictures or write or anything.
They don't write because you can't read, man.
Clap it up. But when I get out of here...
Hey, you're going to kindergarten.
You know, I hear they got entrance exams at kindergarten now, Sam. I don't know if Vic's gonna make it in.
Down! Everybody down! Look out! Don't move!
Sam trusted me because of what we'd been through together in the Gulf. That's why he called me after Third Echelon did their little number on him. He needed someone to watch his back. I was the only one who could.
This is Wofford Base. We've got a UAV showing 2 men down, and your squad leader missing and presumed KIA. Find cover and hold your position. We'll come get you.
Wow!
I am ordering you to wait for evacuation. You read me?
هنا. ابقوا في مخابئكم أيها الرفاق. هذا أفضل ذلك عمله. سوف أرمي أمك يا حقير. أيها الأحمق، إنك تدع الأمور جبان ومعتدي. لسنا حقا يا حقير، لماذا لا تأتي لنا؟ يا غبي، لن نقع في فخك. هل تعتقد أننا أغبياء؟ جهنم. لا تحاول الهرب مني أيها الجبان. لن نقع في فخك. هل تظن أننا أغبياء؟ ابقوا في أماكنكم، لا تذهبوا إلى هناك. خدعة جيدة، لكن لن نقع في ألاعيبك. لن نقع أيها الأحمق، حاول شيء آخر. لن ينفعك ذلك، سنبقى هنا. لن تنجح، ما رأيك في أن تأتي إلينا؟ أرني ما أفضل عندك أيها الحقير. موقعكم، هيا بنا. انتبه. هناك بالرجلان. هل أنت خائف؟ من الأفضل. لقد أمسكتك يا غبي. لا تختبئ مني يا جبان. أنا وقتك يا منيك. قنبلة. اللعنة. هذه هي آخرتك. Timothy! Tell me the name of your unit, you son of a bitch! Hey, tell me your orders, you piece of shit! Where are you going, you hoe? Whoa, behind you!
Thanks, Vic. Yeah, well, don't thank me till we're out of here.
When's backup coming?
Good question. Wofford Base. This is Husky. I got 2 for a ride out of here.
Husky, this is Wofford Base. You are one lucky son of a bitch. We'll have a bird in the air as soon as we can pinpoint your location.
Roger that, Wofford. We are at... We gotta move! Sorry, Sam.
Husky, this is Baldwin. You still down there?
Roger that, Musō-ka.
Why don't you boys sit your asses down and we'll come get you?
We're not going anywhere. Hear that, Sam? We're getting out of here!
Thanks for coming back for me, Vic.
You don't leave a brother behind, Sam. You don't leave family.
That op started a change in Sam. One that would take years to really show itself. Years of figuring out what that change meant. But Sam's deal with Grimm meant he needed intel on EMPs and Black Arrow right now. Sam never asked for the little things, which meant this was big. The other question was where to meet. We picked the National Mall, public space, lots of crowds for cover, open approaches. It made life tricky for the spotters. I could dodge them, and Sam, he could find them. And he did.
Hey, Sam. I'm being tailed here. Black Arrow wants to crash our party.
It's not a secret that we know each other, Vic. They're watching you, hoping to catch me.
I think I'm insulted. You better take him out quietly so we can talk before they get back up.
What else
It's okay, baby. Don't make a scene. It's not that much
Serious,
money.
Sam. If they spot you or the crowd does, the meat is off. Too much heat. Now get to it.
Hurry up, folks! Don't worry. It's the last ride of the night. It's your last chance to see the entire city of Washington, D.C. from the top.
Remember, people, cost isn't the target, just the base. Wait for him to lead us to Fisher, then let me know, and we'll have backup down here so fast it'll make your head spin. Got it? Good.
Why are you following me?
I wasn't following you. I swear.
Talk to me about Victor Cost.
He's just this guy. I swear. I don't know anything else.
cheese fries kind of
Make it the
when I
most
met you.
amazing one of the night. That's
Discover the secrets of the ancients that await you and whatever you...
Looking for me?
Oh, crap. You're Fisher. Dude, don't hurt me. I don't know anything.
Tell me about your plans for me and your cost.
Oh, fuck, Fisher. I was supposed to call it in when we saw you. Backup's waiting. Ready to take you in.
Time for a change of plans, then.
She's gonna burn you at the stake.
Hey, be careful. Hey, watch where you're going.
Not this time.
15 minutes.
To the left and go left.
Oh, shut up. What do you think?
I don't know. It's pretty scary.
Come on, there's no evidence.
I don't like fast rides, okay? I'll be waiting for
Got a minute to talk.
Oh, shit! You're Fisher, are you? Shit!
Why are you following Victor Cost?
Cost was just bait. I'm an associate. We were waiting for you. Told to call it in when we saw you.
I guess I didn't see you.
Vic, I've taken care of your admirers.
Then we got a window before the handlers figure out they're done and send friends. If we're gonna do the face-to-face thing, we gotta do it now. You know the area around the monument?
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense, but you
There's a
gotta draw the line
standalone
somewhere.
booth right in front. Meet me there, I'll let you in.
No harm, no foul. There you are. Here, put this on. We don't have a lot of time. Those spotters had to have backup. So we'll go over the basics here, cover the rest by phone.
Sounds good.
Look in the bag, you'll find your favorite pistol.
I didn't get you anything.
Shut up, Sam, there's no time. You'll also find something I borrowed from a buddy over at DARPA. It's a portable EMP generator. Low intensity, short range. The bag's shielded so you can stash your gear in there, but hit the trigger, you'll fry everything around you to use as juice.
Nice. What else do you have for me?
There's a file in the bag, but here's the short version. There's an R&D house called Whitebox, a DoD contractor that does work on EMP technology.
So?
So, 6 months ago, they suddenly contract out all their security to those assholes over at Black Arrow. Now, that's a breaking pattern for them. They don't do corporate security. And based on what you told me about them...
There might be a connection.
Bingo. It's slim, but you've gone Fifth Freedom based on less. All right, time for you to go. And you ping me when you reach safe distance, and we'll talk more about Whitebox before you go in.
Will do. Stay safe, Vic.
By order of the Department of Public Works, this fair and the museum are now closed. We have detected a gas leak on site. everybody is to leave the fairgrounds in an orderly fashion immediately. Attention, attention! There's a gas leak on the site. For your safety, we need you to proceed to your cars in an orderly fashion immediately. I repeat, this is for your safety.
Fix the gas leak, sir! You can come out! Oh! God! You got away with it in our airfield, Fisher, but now it's over! Oh, shit! Oh, what? That's Fisher! No more funhouse fishing! Show me how you did it back at the airfield, Fisher! Don't get me! Hey! There he is! There, Fisher! There! He won't miss you this time! Surprise.
All those years you were lying to me.
It was for the greater good, Sam. And I would do it again in a heartbeat, for the same reasons.
Guess I never did know you.
No, you didn't. And you still don't.
When Sam came to me for help, I wasn't gonna say no. He'd always been more the lone wolf type, and he needed a little reminder on the value of sticking your neck out. After the fun and games at the monument, Sam headed to White Box. The goons who bought the place had already gotten what they wanted out of it and were moving it off-site. But he didn't care what they were taking out. He wanted to get in. Not that a double-walled EMP containment structure has a lot of back doors. He just needed one.
So, Vic, how do I get in this box?
Look for an industrial air exchanger on the side of the building. Breach it, then go for their security monitoring setup downstairs. Your next objective should be easy to pick out once you've accessed the camera feeds.
Famous last words.
On the bright side, coffee's gotten better.
Let's see. Armed guards posted throughout the building versus an espresso machine? What wins?
Oh, grow up. We got bought out, and the new owners brought in their private security. It happens all the time, particularly with projects at this security clearance.
I just don't trust this Galliard guy. I mean, yeah, we got bought out and he didn't lay anybody off, but it still bothers me.
You just don't like the fact that his guy Robertson's holding all the data.
Exactly. We can't cross-reference, we can't collaborate. What's he doing with it?
Probably nothing. Maybe you better switch to decaf.
Ha ha. Very funny.
It's gonna be fine.
I know. I still don't like it.
You don't have to. I'm telling you, we're not getting the amplification effect that we're looking for.
What about the readings on Run 1994? Robertson seemed keen on those.
Robertson isn't qualified to interpret the data, even if he is collecting all of it. I'm thinking those were statistical noise.
I think you're being too quick to dismiss the results.
I think I've been working here 18-hour days for the last month and a half, and I'm not gonna wish-cast results because I want to wrap up and go home.
Whatever. You're leaving half our results on the table.
We're meeting our deadline. Deal with it.
Come on, people. You said you'd be done 2 hours ago. What? We're not working fast enough for you? You think you can tell me how to do my job? I'm going to tell Lucius Galliard that you are interfering in our work. What do you think about that? You hear that?
I did. But what he doesn't realize... is that we work for Galliard, too.
You can't. I just did. Now you got a choice. Get back to work. Or you next.
Not this one. Need her at the Bravo site. You can have the other as long as he's useful. Finish and start final phase. And the rest of the building. Roll it all back.
What? You can't! This is unacceptable!
You! Keep Poindexter here working. I gotta clean up to supervise.
You'll want to quit this! Oh, hell no! No way we're going in there! How about you come to us instead? How stupid do you think we are? We're not going in there! Why don't you come out instead? You think we're gonna catch us? I didn't save the geeks! God damn it, he's gone! Look alive, people!
Keep your head on a swivel.
You just what? Take this, Fisher! Take this! You flash grenade! I see you, Fisher! When I catch you, you're gonna wish you'd never been born!
Sometimes, you just have to do things the hard way.
Don't kill me.
Answer my questions and we'll see. What are you working on that requires this kind of lockdown?
Electromagnetic pulse countermeasure stuff for DARPA, mostly. Or we were. Since Robertson got here, it's been all project-driven.
Robertson? What's his deal?
You mean besides letting Black Arrow take over the lab? He collects all the experimental data and wipes it off the rest of the systems. It's bad for workflow, and only he can see the big picture of what we're working on.
What about Lucius Galliard? Where does he fit in?
He's my boss. The owner of the company, and the guy who hired Black Arrow and Robertson to do security.
I'm thinking it might be a good idea to relieve Robertson of that data. Can you get me in?
I could get you into the elevator.
Good. Do it, then get out.
I think I'd rather stay. Some of my friends, they might need my help. Maybe I can.
Good luck.
Help!
Let's do this.
End up like a king now!
Contact with the intruder. I need backup to sweep the area.
That's what I thought! You'd rather hide than fight! Stay cool, this guy bleeds like everybody else! Over there! Watch your angles! Go, go, go! You'll die on your knees like the science man! You want to get the lights back on? You gotta be careful with your fire in place. Lie down. Worried about breaking something? Someone. Control burst. Otherwise, you might get yourself a surprise. Count. What the hell, man?
If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
You sure you don't want to be one? Might as well.
Yeah! Oh, crap. I got you this time! Throw the flashbang! Cover! Got it! Power! End the line. Get me some backup now. Sit tight. Be there to you. This is bullshit, man. Stand up and fight. If you think that's gonna save you, you're dumber than I thought. Everybody keep your eyes open. You run with the nerds now, Fishy? Over there! You're pushing your luck! Don't punk out on me, asshole! Where are you? Hey, there he is! I don't have time for this! How long do you think you can keep this up, huh? Flash grenade!
Let's see.
Sam, I know you're inside White Box. I can help. Just let me know when you reach Robertson's system.
So you heard everything. What a surprise. But now you're supposed to have good news about Sarah.
She's on the line. That's why I called. Make it quick.
Dad?
Sarah, are you okay?
They told me you were dead, Dad. They told me that you'd been killed.
They told me the same thing about you.
Sorry, Sam. Time's up.
Graham.
Later. You've got work to do.
a grenade! Ah, fuck! There's Fisher over there! Grenade! You're not at the finish! You better not run for me, bitch! I've got him covered! Don't take him out! Cover me! I'm gonna get this guy! I've lost him! Requesting backup now! Hey!
Stay here and check the labs. The sensor core is connected to the lights. So if you see light...
All units fall back to the ground floor with...
Fucking hell! Whoa! Oh man, what the hell happened here? Jesus! There you are, Fishy!
All units remaining visual contact.
Fuck! Found him! You'll want to quit this time! Let's go! Move it! Go, go, go! I didn't save the key! Search the area. Let's get this guy.
You can't stay hidden forever.
We gotta try. Goddamn! Where the hell did that come from? I think it came from over there. That's enough, Fisher. You're dead now, move in. Let's take this guy down. Move it. Go, go. Stop hiding like those geeks, fuckface. Spread out, track this guy down. Let's go. Come on out! Jeez! There! It must have come from somewhere over there! You'll die like the rest of them! Come on! Here I am! Come and get me! Oh, fuck! Get down! Hot shot there! Checking on disturbance. Wait one. That's weird. Give it up, man! I'm not following. Oh, shit! Damn, this looks bad.
Watch your back. You might run in circles. You think I'm gonna fall for that? Man, I'm insulted! Ah! Son of a bitch.
I can see Robertson's system from here. Talk to me, Grim.
Good. Now think about making this room a hostile environment for uninvited guests. I might need you to be on that system for a while, and I don't want you interrupted.
Remote detonation mines should do the trick. Sam here. I'm looking at Robertson's system.
Perfect. Can you get me a back door?
Just like old times. You've got root access and a socket address.
Thanks. I'm setting up a capture so I can download everything he's got.
All of the EMP data is on there.
A couple of analysts I trust are looking forward to seeing it. Okay, Sam. The link is active and the pipe is full.
But I'm done here.
Not quite. I need you to babysit this from your end. If the connection goes, I can't re-establish it from here.
So, nobody else gets their hands on this box.
From what I'm seeing, that system could be used to shut down the site's connectivity. I'd be locked out and we'd be out of luck.
Then I'd better get ready. Company's coming.
Thanks for giving blood!
We're at 20%.
Fucking it!
40% done.
Yes, tough guy! We're going in! Take cover!
Just hit 60%.
Got you now, shithead! I don't have a fix. You don't know who you're playing with! Oh, hell! I'm not finished with you, asshole! Gotcha!
80%, almost home.
No way we're gonna go! Let's get in there and get him! Go!
me what you got! You picked the wrong guy to mess with! Yeah, you bet my now!
All clear on this end.
I can't say the same. Someone's locked a trace onto my download. I can't cut it. And if they find me, my cover's blown and so is Sarah's.
Where's it coming from?
Looks like inside White Box. First floor. Blueprints show a large space, probably a test lab.
Right, I went through it. They store their test EMP there.
You might have to use it. Do whatever it takes, but cut that trace.
Vic, I'm inside White Box and I need a hand.
This should be good.
It is. I may need to set off an EMP inside the site in order to kill a trace. How tight is this place's exterior shielding?
Tighter than a drill sergeant's ass. Everything electronic inside would be fine. Outside, so knock yourself out.
Go, go, go!
Thanks, Vic.
Give me your best shot! You'll pay for our friends, asshole! Search the area. Find this guy and put a bullet in him.
Still no sign of the target. Can anyone see him? No contact, repeat, no contact! Holy fuck me! I think I got him. He's over there. You can shot! Contact! Target in sight! You think you can stay there forever? I don't think so!
Ooh, you're gonna need more than a bandage.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to move. And when you do, big man, hit the switch. Ooh, wow, get in there, go! Still searching. No sign of the hostile. Grenade, get down! I don't have the target. Anybody have a position? Crack him! Get this asshole. Nice try.
I think I'm done here, Grim. Maybe I'll go look for this Galliard everyone's talking about.
Lucius Galliard?
You know him?
Not directly, but let me get back to you on this. Don't go after him until I do. In the meantime, we'll have an analyst working on Robertson's data.
How did Sam get on site at the Lincoln Memorial? Easy. Secret Service acting on orders from the President got him there. Why'd they do that? That's a little trickier. You see, the name Lucius Galliard got Grimm's attention. She knew he was a businessman Reed was working with. Reed kept things compartmentalized, and that was one of the aspects of his operation Grim had no access to. It pissed her off. What Grim did know was that Reed was meeting Galliard at the memorial in the morning, right after some bullshit photo op speech the VP was giving. Galliard's people were handling event logistics, which was why he'd be there. Grim took it to the president, who didn't like the coincidence. She wanted to know what they were talking about, and that meant getting Sam on site for audio surveillance. And more, if necessary.
I'm inside. What now?
The president's on the line, Sam. We need to eavesdrop on the conversation Reed's about to have with Galliard.
So bug the memorial.
We thought of that, Mr. Fisher. Galliard's people scrubbed the site in preparation for my vice president's charming little speech. And there was no time to get new equipment in place.
And what's plan B?
You are. This morning's camera equipment is still in place. Get to the control booth, hack the camera controls to record the conversation, and uplink the feed to us.
Just like that. All right, I'm on.
Speech? Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Did you vote for it? In the primaries? I was surprised.
All right, Grim. I'm in the camera booth. Now what?
You need to sync the feed from the console to me so that I can see what we're getting. It should be easy to hack.
Hang on.
That's it. Now I need you to get comfortable with those camera controls. We're dealing with directional mics here, high-end, but they're integrated with the camera focus. Get Reed and Galliard in the shot, and we'll get the audio. Miss them, and we get nothing.
And here they come now.
Lucius, I'm glad you can make it. We've got some last-minute logistic issues to discuss.
We're 24 hours out and you want to talk paperclip requisitions here, now.
The site's clean, and I knew you'd be here since your company did the setup on the Samson speech.
One of my companies, yes. I have several. Which includes Black Arrow, which I assume is what you want to talk about.
We can talk about Black Arrow's shortcomings later. I want to talk about what I need to make this go off smoothly.
Do you now?
I was impressed that he said that. What did you think of Samson's speech?
It was a nice piece of grandstanding. He should give his writers a raise.
He swears he writes all his speeches himself.
I'm sure...
We were more civilized than that. This is what your people want.
The people I represent want you to deal with Fisher. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting their money.
If Megiddo's getting cold feet...
Let me make this clear, Reed. Megiddo planned this operation. Megiddo paid for this operation. And Megiddo would be very upset if anyone were allowed to interfere with it.
He's not going to interfere because my men will deal with him. Since Black Arrow wasn't able to.
I'll worry about Black Arrow. You stick to the plan. All places.
And why would you say that?
The eyes of upon it. And we make no mistake about that.
I'd rather keep our part in things out of the history books, thank you.
I thought you enjoyed the spotlight more than that.
I'll do the song and dance when I have to, but the man on stage is the one with the least cover.
And cover's important, especially at a time like this.
Which would explain why you're still here.
Executive oversight. I hate leaving things to chance or third party.
You're supposed to be in Paris. All hell's about to break loose. My men will be very busy, so I cannot guarantee your safety.
I'm not asking you to.
Are you sure? This is to protect you and the operation.
Some things require a personal touch. Now, if that's everything, we're done here. I'll see you when it's over.
Goodbye, Lucius.
Let's go after Reed.
No, the smart play is to talk to Galliard. We can find Reed later.
I concur. I want to know more about Megiddo, and Lucius Galliard is the only source we have.
Okay, go. I'll freeze Galliard in place.
Galliard.
Mr. Galliard, my name is Anna Grimsdottir. I'm calling on behalf of Tom Reed at 3rd Echelon.
I know who you are. I just finished talking with your boss. What does Reed want now?
Director Reed felt that the resolution that you two came to probably wasn't satisfactory for all sides, and was wondering if you'd be open to further discussion on the matter.
Oh, how very thoughtful of him. The answer is still no.
You really shouldn't talk to Grim like that.
Guards! Where the hell are my guards?
It's just you and me, Lucius. Let's talk. What's your connection with Reed?
If you ask nicely, I'd tell you. He's just hired help. God, you're thick. This is bigger than Reed, bigger than 3rd Echelon. They're just convenient.
So why does Reed want you out of town?
Your enhanced interrogation techniques need work. He wants to run the show when the EMPs are triggered. There's 3 of them, scattered around the city. In a few hours, they go off, and he gets to play commando. There are people he wants to impress.
The EMPs. Where do I find them?
Say please. I don't know. That's part of the plan. See? You can't stop it, Fisher. It's too big. It's too late. And the people I work for, this is just part of what they've got going on.
Megiddo. Who are they?
Try harder, Fisher.
Huh? Megiddo. Who are they?
They're the ones who run this town. In Moscow and Beijing and any other place that matters. They're the ones who are going to get me out of this in one piece. And once Reed is finished at the White... That's all Reed now.
Damn it.
Officer in trouble!
Sam, what's happening?
Galliard's dead. The shooter's running.
We need him alive. He may be our only link between 3rd Echelon and Megiddo.
I've got a visual. He's on the stage. He just ducked into the VIP tent. Hurry up, Sam. We're gonna lose him.
All here for you, Fisher. Come on!
Over the fence.
Attention, all units. We have an officer in trouble at Lincoln Memorial. All units.
Sam, use non-lethal force when dealing with the police. No killing. President's orders.
This guy's a cop killer!
Sam, he's waiting for you.
Stay in cover, guys! No fire! Reloading! Keep his head down! I'm reloading! Nobody hides from the police! This is the police! Come out here, man! Fire!
Jump down. Keep going, dead ahead. The large tent in front of you. Ducked into it. Outside and on the move again, Sam.
Officer in trouble!
This is the police! We got the whole monument locked down. There's nowhere to run. On out!
Keep your head on a swivel.
Know your gear. Come out now before someone gets hurt. Police! Come on out, punk. Know you're here.
Heads up, Sam. The police are pulling back from your location.
Any idea why?
I'll tap into their Como to find out.
Everybody out! Now!
I'm seeing him exit the cafe. He's headed for the parkway, Sam. He's headed for that car. We're going to lose him. Put it into practice. There are multiple third echelon squads converging on your position right now.
What about the cops?
Third echelon called them off with the shooter.
Then the gloves are off. I need a ride out of here.
The Secret Service agent who brought you in is on his way to extract you. But until he gets there, you're on your own.
Washington businessman and philanthropist Lucius Galliard suffered a fatal heart attack while visiting the memorial itself. He was taken to the Washington Mercy Hospital.
Still nothing here. This cafe's got plenty of hiding spots for a guy like
A
Fisher.
multiple car pileup in that same area has police on the scene. There is no room yet if anyone needs it. Once the five drivers take it also good as possible to avoid that.
I'm not finding anything.
Watch for movement. He's close.
Fisher, can you hear me? You didn't like Reed's little setup?
I can't get him fixed. Where is he?
No movement.
No sign of Fisher.
Where you going, Fisher? Contact!
Sam, a second wave of operatives is on its way.
Make sure to check the cafe and the carriage. Fisher can hide anywhere.
Find the hostile and take him out. Move!
Gotcha! Hand engaged, no visual.
There's another batch coming at you, Sam. Time to go, Sam. Your ride is here.
Where?
On the bridge behind the cafe. Go.
It shows you how much Sam changed that he would even think about going after Third Echelon. He'd been a company man, loyal to the bone. But now, here he was, ready to rip the guts out of the beast. The building's weakness was in the power supply. The main feed and primary backup ran through the basement parking garage. With a little C4 in the right places, Sam could cut the power to the building long enough to slip inside Third Echelon. That was good enough for Sam. He was going in, and he wanted them to know he was coming.
Sam, are you in the garage?
I smell like a spare tire.
It was the best way. Now I need you to use the C4 you packed to take out the building's primary and secondary transformers. Do it simultaneously when you reach the front desk, and you'll have a short window before the emergency power puts security back online.
They're both on the parking level, right?
Right, but in 2 separate rooms. And don't be seen or they're gonna seal the security doors and you're done. And don't give those surveillance cameras a show.